Greetings, friends. I'm Ken McAuliffe, and I am the jazz vinyl lover. I want to talk to you today about the greatest secret on Blue Note Records, and that group is the Three Sounds. Some of you may know about it, but many people don't even know who the Three Sounds are. They were a trio led by Gene Harris, who went on to greater fame in the 90s. I remember his big band record that came out. It was really fabulous, sort of in the style of the Count Basie. But the Three Sounds were one of Alfred Lyon's favorites. And this is one of their beautiful Reed Miles covers. And for some reason, they haven't really caught on with the collecting crowd. These records go for really cheap, almost anywhere you can find them. And you can find them often, sometimes beat up, sometimes in perfect condition, but contemporary collectors are just not into the Three Sounds, which is bizarre because they groove really hard. It's a trio. You can tell they had a great time with the band because they're very well recorded on all their records. They have a great pocket, a great groove. I guess there's nothing hip about the Three Sounds. But there's this one, which is one of my favorites. Out of This World. Hey There, which I think was the takeoff on a hit back in the 60s. Hey There, You with the Stars in Your Eyes. But they have many records. Great cover. I think that's Riverside Drive. Feeling Good, which sort of epitomizes what this group is about. Moods. This is the first Three Sounds record I ever saw. And it's a weird sort of cover. This Asian woman wearing tons of makeup. I think she's Asian. But another classic Reed Miles cover. A Japanese copy of the same record that I had showed earlier. Bottoms Up. This is actually a Music Matters press. They did make it to Music Matters status. But these records are really easy to find. They sound fantastic. They groove really hard. They're fun records. I guess they were party records back in the day. They made a lot of records on Blue Note, and then did some records on Limelight. They even show up on later 70s era Blue Note labels with a different backing group. I think the general was Gene Harris, Bill Dowdy, and Andrew Simpkins on bass. That was the solid group. But then later, the trio switched up. And there are records where they're playing more pop stuff. There's one cover where they all have umbrellas and it's animated or like a cartoon. But anyway, just a tip for the secret side of Blue Note Records, something you may not have heard of, and I hope you check them out. Thanks for checking in. Bye.